Guys, it's certainly been, I think it's safe to say, a really heavy couple of news days with what's been an awful scandal engulfing the childcare sector. And look, we're very mindful of who might be in the cars right now, so we're not going to dive into it. Mm-hmm. But Jace, you had a really good idea.
Thanks, mate.
Something that I think is really important to do right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all we were talking about in our house yesterday. And we actually had someone come over and look after one of the boys yesterday afternoon who we've known for years, Zoe, who's a babysitter of ours. And she works as a nanny and stuff. And I could see she was rattled yesterday. And I know her dad, Bernie, who is a swim teacher for young kids. And I know he was rattled. And I just really, my heart broke for anyone who works in early childhood education, nannying, daycare centres that just love their job, work their butt off.
Yeah, pour their heart and soul into it.
And
are
very
wonderful, kind people.
Exactly, and very proudly look after our kids because, there was such a dark cloud over the industry yesterday, and I just felt for those people who, we spoke to someone yesterday who was in early childhood educator, and they were like, I'm feeling pretty down and embarrassed to go to work today. And it's like, no, you shouldn't. What you do is a thankless job. You've got such an impact on our kids, and we have been so lucky.
And there's a lot of educators out there really hurting.
Oh yeah, and Loz, we've been so lucky that we've kept in touch with a lot of kindergarten teachers from our first few boys. Heather and Karen, I just want to do a shout out to them. The kindergarten my youngest goes to, all three boys have gone there. And all three boys have been taught by those two ladies.
Cool, that's great.
And it's like seeing an auntie, like they're part of the family. And I just want to say to the people who look after our kids, Heather, Karen, Zoe and Erin, you guys are part of our family. You do a fantastic job, and I love the influence that you guys have on our kids. I really do.
Yeah, it's been a hideous week, and it's there's been a lot of things that have been really tough to talk about, tough to get our heads around. I think we all agree that the system has failed many, many people in this circumstance. But like you said, Jace, there are a lot of extraordinary, wonderful, kind educators out there who we think we should get around.
So you know what?
And tell them how grateful we are
Let's
for
say
them.
thanks.
Exactly. So this morning, rather than focusing on the dark part of this story, let's celebrate those people that have made huge impacts on our kids' lives. 13, 24, 10. Would you like to do a shout out to your kid's childcare teacher, nanny, babysitter?
I mean, as you say, there are so many people in the industry who are hurting right now.
Yeah.
So let's flip the script for a morning and let's say thank you to the important people in the industry who make your children's life everything.
Okay, 13, 24, 10 is our number. What's great about them? Give them a shout out. Say thanks.
Let's do it.
Guys, my three kids are like mini me's.
Yeah.
The fact that these ladies have to deal with that, hats off.
I wouldn't want to look after them.
You know what I mean? We love our early educators, and we want to say thanks. 13, 24, 10. If you want to do a little shout out. Do you guys remember your kindy teachers?
Absolutely. My first kindy teacher was Mrs. Pitcher.
Oh, yeah?
Mrs. Pitcher at Apple Tree Hill Preschool in Glen Waverley, and Tom Steinfort from the news, actually.
Really?
We shared the same kinder teacher.
Oh, so good and bad apples.
I went to the rival.
What was in the sand?
To you.
What was that, Loz?
I went to the rival kinder. I think it was in the same suburb as Clint, but it was Tally Ho. And it was, I loved it. And my brother and I went there, and a lot of our friends that I ended up going to school with went there as well. And they were amazing young teachers.
And you got to remember, these people have kids of their own. Like the other day, it was like a Friday, and I left Archie's lunchbox at kindy. And Karen rang, and I'm like, I'm already home. She's like, no worries, I'll wash it up for you. It'll be all ready when you come here on Monday. And it's you know what? You got enough crap going on with your kids.
Small things.
It's the small things, mate. 13, 24, 10 is our number if you want to do a shout out. You know what? This is really feel good. The phone lines have lit up this morning. 13, 24, 10 is our number after a heavy couple of days.
Harrowing.
With the tragic news that's come out regarding what's been going on in childcare here in Melbourne, which we don't want to get into because we are very conscious of, you got kids in the car. But this morning we just want to shine a light and celebrate those amazing early childcare carers and workers and babysitters and aftercare workers that have made an impact on your or your kid's life. 13 24 10 to give them a shout out. Let's go to the phones. Who we got, Loz?
Esther in Footscray, good morning.
Good morning, team. How are you?
We are great.
We're great. You'd like to give a shout out to someone special?
Absolutely. So as a two-family working unit, we have had 12 years of wonderful, nurturing, loving experience at beautiful Brenville Children's Centre in Footscray.
Yep.
3 of our children, we are sort of clocking 12 years of daycare service with all 3 children.
Wow.
Most of which have looked after all 3 of my children from, the baby room and cuddles and cots to the kinder experience where they're, learning and thriving, and we feel really safe, supported and loved. These wonderful carers, some of which have come to birthday parties, some of which we've gone to their weddings.
Yeah, see, that's cool. I love that.
Yeah.
They become really like family, don't they?
Absolutely. I mean, we had our 3rd child during COVID and, we were having educators checking in, dropping off scones, just trying to be supportive, dropping off, care packages and,
So,
we've been part of their lives.
Esther,
it out.
And you sound a bit emotional hearing you now.
I mean, it's pretty sad, what's going on, and we've obviously sheltered our children. It's not a conversation we're having with them, but we know there are lots of great people, in this industry. It's very undervalued and under-resourced generally as well.
And underpaid as well.
Underpaid.
Yeah.
So, heads up to everyone in the community, and, we love our centre. And a quick one to Dobson's Kinder, where our child also goes. But thank you for having this moment for people to kind of
Beautifully
call.
said.
No worries.
Well done, Esther.
Hopefully a plug gets you a discount on the
special.
4th if you have another one.
Yeah, discount.
Hey, 13 24 10 is our number if you want to give a shout out on the air. Just go on 25 to 9. Walk the moon, shut up and dance. Good morning, Melbourne. This is Nova 100. Walk the moon, shut up and dance. Good morning, Melbourne. You are on the air with Jason. Lauren Clint is here as well, and our number is 13 24 10. I'm loving we're doing this. Over the last couple of days, there's been some harrowing news coming out regarding the childcare industry here in Melbourne. We're not diving into that at the moment because we are conscious of kids in the car, but we are celebrating those amazing people who work in that industry who've had such huge impacts on our kids' lives. Amy is in Hampton Park. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to Learning Ladders in Cranbourne.
Yep.
They're amazing. I was just saying to one of the gentlemen, as soon as you walk in the door, they know exactly who you are, so which child, and they always ask you how you're going, and they really make you feel welcome.
That's such a good point. I forget my kids' names sometimes. They have to remember everyone's.
I know.
Yeah, they do. They know every parent to every child. I'm a first-time mum, so picking daycares, it was hard.
Yeah.
But when I went there,
I bet it was.
It was really hard. And then when you found that environment and everyone's so loving and so welcoming, and the teachers are amazing there.
Also, you think about it, we sit there, I mean...
Good on you, Amy.
Every now and then I've been known to whinge about how chaotic it is at home. These guys do it for a living.
All day.
Never words like that come out of your mouth.
No, Lauren.
All day, every day.
Me or them working?
Wow,
Let's go to Alex in Druin. Good morning. There's an educator you'd like to get around this morning.
Oh, there certainly is. Look, Gayleen from Pakenham Consolidated School before and after school care is just the best ever. As a single parent, I was working in operating theatre in Melbourne. My kids were right from grade prep. They were at before and after school every single day.
Yeah.
Very long days, and she was like their second mum. They even still refer to her now as their second mum, and they're in year 9 and 10 now.
I love that. The people that run the aftercare are gems.
It's just so...
Yeah. I was a
special.
before and after school care kid,
Yeah.
and I loved it. I loved the educators that looked after us after school.
Hey, good morning, Bree in Mount Eliza.
Good morning, guys.
Have you got some special childcare workers in your life that you like to give a shout out to?
Yes, I do. So I have 2 male educators that work at Guardian Mount Eliza, Nathan and Razzie. Razzie is our 3-year-old kindergarten teacher, and Nathan is a wonderful educator. They are amazing. They always give the children high fives, fist pumps, know them by name. They are just amazing educators.
Oh, they sound so special and special to your family, obviously. How much have they done for your kids?
A lot. So I'm a first-time mum, and my daughter loves them. And I just want them to know they are amazing.
You know what, Bree? It would have been a very
Bree,
hard day for them.
Such a hard week.
Well, I was going to say it would have been an incredibly hard day for them yesterday, rocking up at work. But hopefully this morning they can hear this and hold their head up quite high.
Definitely. And all male educators in Australia, you are amazing. And we love you all.
Good on you, mate.
So well said, Bree.
Yeah, it's so nice to remind our teachers and daycare workers just how much gratitude there is out there for you, because when things like this happen, a lot of people feel like it tarnishes a whole industry, and there's so many wonderful, kind, generous, beautiful, gentle people working in the childcare sector.
Samantha in Carrum Downs, you want to give a shout out to one this morning?
Yes, I do. Hope Early Learning Centre in Carrum Downs.
Yep.
I also used to work for the company as well. My son has really bad separation anxiety, and since being at that centre, it's been amazing. They've been so supportive, so nurturing towards him and myself, allowing him to be comfortable where he is. The girls are absolutely amazing.
It's the small things, isn't it, Sam? Like, I know there's been times we've dropped Archie off and, you leave and they're crying and you're going on about your day and you just feel crap. And then all of a sudden you get a phone call from one of them and it's like, hey, it's Karen here at the kindy. Just want to let you know he's in a great mood. He's playing. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with working in the industry as well, parents love to get phone calls about how their children's days are going, if it's even just for an orientation.
Yeah.
I can't thank the girls enough.
Well done, Sam.
Yeah.
Well
and
done.
they get to share in so many beautiful moments with those kids as well.
Yeah, and there's so much pressure put on a lot of daycare drop-offs. It's hard for parents when they drop their children off as well. And these incredible people are also comforting mum and dad as they're dropping their children off and telling them that it's going to be okay, and you wear the weight of that as well. So a huge shout out to all of the teachers, childcare workers, child educators out there. We are thinking of you at the moment.
And the acting, they have to pretend every bit of art is incredible. And sometimes it's not, Yeah,
miracle workers.
Hats off to you guys. You should be extremely proud of what you do. And on behalf of us all, thank you.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good. Follow them on the socials.